Hey, seventh grade, Mr. V here. How you doing? It's Tuesday. It's our last day before our extended break. I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited. I know we're all looking forward to a little time off, a little time away from the screens, and hopefully a little family time, and hopefully some good food. I know I am for sure. Um, I thought about what video I could do for you guys to kind of send you off into this weekend, and I thought about gratitude. Thanksgiving's coming up, and it's a time where many of us like to reflect on our lives and some of the good things that we have in our life. And so I thought an attitude focused on gratitude, uh, it seems appropriate, it seems timely. So, what is gratitude, guys? What even is gratitude? Um, it is one of many positive kind of emotions that we can experience. It's about focusing on what's good in our life and being thankful for the things that we have, basically. Um, and sometimes that can be difficult, especially this year, right? When with so much, so many challenges to overcome this year, it can certainly be easy to get wrapped up in thinking about all the hard things. And that just makes you human. I mean, we all do it, but I think if we can try and overcome that by intentionally focusing on the things in our life that are good, because they are there despite all of this. I believe they are still there. There are many good things going on in our life that we can continue to be thankful for and grateful for. And I think if we can do that, that will have many positive effects on us. And I found this great article that talks a little bit about what some of those effects are. And the first thing it mentions is positive emotions open us up to more possibilities. It boosts our ability to learn and make good decisions. I think that's interesting. Having a more positive mindset and focusing on what we're grateful for can actually boost our ability to learn and make good choices, which are two things that are important for everybody, but certainly kids at your age. Number two, positive emotions balance out negative emotions. This is kind of like what we were talking about before. Like, we're human, so there are negative things that go on in our life. We have negative emotions. We have bad days. Like, that happens, and it's okay. But if we can become people who, when we're faced with challenges, if we can become people that try to focus on the positive and try to find things in the midst of these hard things to be grateful for, I think it will help us do what I'll call it a U-turn, right? It'll help us to do a 180 and walk out of this with a more positive and a more positive attitude, essentially. Number three, one positive emotion often leads to another. So it's like a little bit of a snowball effect. At first, when you're trying to practice gratitude, it might be a real it might have to be really intentional. It might be really difficult to do because you might be feeling the opposite. But I think if you force yourself to be in a conversation with yourself about the good things, about what you're grateful for, that might lead to turning your emotions around and turning your behavior around, and all of a sudden it won't feel as forced. The next one, gratitude helps us build better relationships. When we feel and express heartfelt gratitude towards people, that has an effect not just on our actions and our attitudes, but it also impacts the other person, the person that's receiving that, right? So whether we're finding somebody to talk to let them know that we're thankful for them, or we're grateful for something that they've done, or whatever it may be, that not only helps you, but probably helps them too. And that's important, to continue in this hard time to pour into our relationships. Definitely we want to make sure we're doing that. I think the thing about gratitude is that having a gratitude mindset, if you will, I don't think it's just like an automatic. I think it's something that we need to practice, we need to work on, we need to be intentional about it. And then I think over time that having that type of mindset could become a habit. It could become a little more natural for us. We got to practice it though. Every day we got to practice it, especially in the hard moments, right? So that's kind of my message for you guys today, right? Good kind of thing to focus on as we head into this weekend. Now, switching gears a little bit, I'm gonna in the attachments, I'm gonna attach the article that I got this information from, but I'm also gonna attach this really cool social emotional Thanksgiving break activity calendar, which is pretty cool. It gives you something like a discussion or question that you can have with yourself or a family member every day from now until Friday, and then it gives you like this little activity that you could try. And I think this is kind of a really cool thing, and I think it'll help you with what we just talked about being grateful, being thankful, pouring into our relationships, self-care, all of that. So take a watch of the video, and then definitely open up this calendar and run through these activities every day. I think you'll really enjoy them. They're not long, they're short, but I think they're pretty fun. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I look forward to the break. I hope you do too, and I will see you guys when we come back on Monday.